My name's Sarah Jane, and I'm a special needs teacher. And this is my salvation story. So I grew up in a loving Christian home. We went to church every Sunday. It was the right thing to do, or at least that's how I understood it. But I never really understood who Jesus was, who this guy was that they were talking about, and what it really meant to be plugged into a local church and doing that out of a place of loving Jesus and not out of duty. And so when my parents got divorced when I was 12, my whole life split apart because I actually didn't have Jesus to hold me together. And my dad moved away, and my mom, I lived with my mom and my older brother, and I knew that there was a void in me. It was obvious, but it was always in the back of my mind. And so I did anything I could to numb the pain that I was going through. I would watch TV all the time just to escape, and I ended up falling into a bad crowd around the time my mom got remarried, and I ended up smoking, drinking, and going after any way that I could to fill the void. So I would go from relationship to relationship, thinking, okay, maybe the next one, maybe this is it, maybe this is what's going to make me feel whole. And yeah, then I went to varsity with my friends, and unfortunately for me, or fortunately, they ended up getting saved. And I just thought, these guys are so weird now. They're not the friends that I used to know. And yeah, the one day, we had to write in these journals at varsity every time we went to this certain lecturer's lecture. And I remember writing, I feel like something's missing in me, and I don't know if it's another relationship, is it religion, what is it? And I couldn't figure it out. But then a couple weeks later, in September of 2010, I went out with friends, came back sometime in the early morning, and my housemates who got saved, they were speaking about Jesus. And I just knew that something was different about them. I knew that they were speaking about him as if they knew him, as if he was alive to them, that they didn't go to church because they felt like they had to, because it's the right thing to do, but they went to church because they loved the Lord, and so they loved his church. And the next night, the same thing happened, and I just knew that I was missing something, and perhaps this is what I'm missing. And so that night, my friend Jessica gave me this little booklet, and in that booklet, it had the salvation prayer in it, and she said, just say this prayer before you go to sleep if you want to give your heart to Jesus. And so I did, and I thought to myself, well, I don't feel different, but I guess I'm a Christian now. And what happened the next morning, I will never forget. I woke up and I knew that something was different. I knew that the sky was bluer and colors were brighter, and I couldn't get the smile off of my face. And I knew that in my heart, something had changed dramatically, and I couldn't have done that on my own. I knew that the void was filled, and I knew that what I was looking for the whole time in alcohol and guys and cigarettes and stuff, I was looking for Jesus. And I just remember him always speaking to me and always being faithful in my quiet times to fill me up daily. And a couple months later, I got baptized, and it's been an incredible journey of Jesus filling that void and him filling it in layers and layers and layers. So we're never perfect. We're never there until we get to meet him face to face one day. But now I know that guys can't fill the void. Neither can alcohol, neither can cigarettes, neither can getting attention, even if it's bad attention. But it's Jesus that filled that void in me. And I started going to church, and I started understanding why I was there, and finding purpose in God, and finding that he's the only one that can give me that purpose and fill me with love every day. So that's my story, and I hope that you find one of your own. Bye.